Brooklyn Beckham has finally gone public, and the fallout from his wedding to Nicola Peltz has entered a whole new phase. In a blistering Instagram statement that stunned fans, the 26-year-old accused his mother, fashion designer and former Spice Girl Victoria Beckham, of hijacking his big day. According to Brooklyn, what was meant to be a once-in-a-lifetime moment turned into a deeply humiliating experience that left both him and his bride devastated. Sources speaking to TMZ say the tension centers around a moment during the wedding reception when singer Marc Anthony, Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband and a close family friend, invited Victoria Beckham onto the stage. What followed, insiders claim, was a sexy Latin-style dance between mother and son that Brooklyn says was supposed to be his first dance with Nicola Peltz. One source told TMZ that Nicola was left in tears, feeling overshadowed during a moment that should have belonged only to the newlyweds. What has truly fueled public obsession is the mysterious wedding footage. Since the allegations went viral, fans and critics alike have been desperate to see the video for themselves. But according to TMZ sources, there's a major twist. Victoria Beckham was reportedly the only guest allowed to keep her mobile phone during the wedding, while all other attendees were required to hand theirs over. That detail has led to explosive speculation about control, privilege, and power within the Beckham family. A source close to Brooklyn told TMZ that this is exactly why the footage may never see the light of day. The insider explained that while the public wants answers, Brooklyn himself is the only person who can legally release the video. And despite being pushed to what the source described as a breaking point, Brooklyn may not want to relive the trauma on such a massive public scale. The source added that Brooklyn had stayed silent for years, but now feels deeply let down by his mother, particularly on his wedding day. However, not everyone agrees with Brooklyn's version of events. Multiple insiders have come forward suggesting that Brooklyn and Nicola had already shared their first dance earlier in the evening, and that Victoria was later invited up in what was meant to be a harmless, celebratory moment. But even among those defending Victoria, there is acknowledgement that the timing of the dance may have crossed a line. That sentiment was echoed this week by celebrity DJ Fat Tony, who performed at the wedding and the post-wedding brunch. Speaking on This Morning, Fat Tony, one of the UK's most well-known DJs, said he felt compelled to speak out after being inundated with questions online. While shutting down exaggerated rumors, he admitted the moment was inappropriate due to timing, saying there was no slut-dropping, no PVC catsuit, no Spice Girls antics, but still described the atmosphere as deeply uncomfortable. Fat Tony also revealed that the tension carried over into the next day's wedding brunch, which he described as awkward and emotionally heavy. According to the DJ, many guests skipped the brunch altogether, while those who did attend were openly discussing the fallout from the night before. He said that when a bride and groom leave their wedding devastated, word trickles out, and that sadness hung over what should have been a celebratory weekend.